Now, Sri Lanka's government is facing new criticism as the country's crippling economic crisis worsens. Dozens of members of parliament have walked out of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's party. And this follows mass resignation of cabinet ministers after violent protests over the weekend. And the finance minister resigned a day after his appointment. Protesters demanding the president's resignation. And this is Sri Lanka's worst economic crisis in decades and has led to food and fuel shortages as well as prolonged power cuts. And now let's take a look at the key figures that show the severity of the economic crisis in Sri Lanka. Economic growth has been on the decline for 5 consecutive years since 2016. And the economy contracted by more than 3.5% in 2020 after the pandemic hit. And the country's foreign exchange reserves plummeted from around $7.7 billion in 2019 to $2.3 billion by February this year. That's despite the fact that Sri Lanka needs to pay $4 billion in debt throughout the rest of the year. And almost 12% of the population live under poverty as of a 2020 report. That's a rise of more than 2 percentage points from 2019, or more than 500,000 people.